Russia is sounding the alarm over secrecy in Ukraine's security talks. Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov says Moscow remains unaware of any formal guarantees discussed between Washington and Kyiv. According to Lavrov, the Kremlin has not been informed of specific arrangements, leaving Russia in the dark on promises shaping Ukraine's defense posture. Lavrov reaffirmed that the political framework for settlement remains firmly anchored in President Vladimir Putin's directives. The political issues were outlined by the president, and they remain in force, Lavrov told journalists. He warned that Russia will judge outcomes based on real agreements, not statements or public posturing. The political issues were outlined by the president, and they remain in force. We leave everything else to the conscience of our Ukrainian and American colleagues, who in recent days have made repeated and numerous statements. On the other side of the Atlantic, U.S. Senator Marco Rubio described the supposed security guarantees as limited. European troop deployment would be minimal, mainly French units in the UK, backed by US forces. The move signals that guarantees for Kyiv are largely symbolic rather than substantial, leaving real defense gaps exposed. There's a lot of talk about security guarantees, and it's something that there's general agreement about now with the case of Ukraine. But those security guarantees basically involve the deployment of a handful of European troops, primarily French, in the UK, and then a US backstop. Despite growing confusion, Lavrov emphasized Russian negotiators will continue discussions in every available format. Moscow's message is clear. Promises alone cannot replace enforceable security arrangements. Real outcomes, not public games, will define Russia's next steps in the ongoing Ukraine conflict.